Paul's a Leicester fan. Hello, Paul. How are you?
Hello, good, thank you. You?
I'm good. I'm very well. Are you looking forward to Christmas?
I am looking forward to Christmas, yeah.
When do you start, when you meet people, when do you start saying at the end of it, okay, have a good Christmas, happy Christmas? When do you do that?
Last week of work, probably, as you start to see them the last time.
That's a good point. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And when can you start wishing the old New Year? When can you do that?
After that bit in between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, Bentley just said now. You can't say now.
Well, if I'm not going to see you before then, I could just say I'll have a good Christmas and a good New Year.
Yeah, if you're not going to see me, but if you're going to, you and
Wait, are you going to see Paul again? Are you?
I'm not going to. I can't see Paul now.
Well, exactly. There you go. Exactly.
The little screen you've got. Go on then, Paul. You're a Leicester fan, right?
Yes, that is right, yeah.
Go on then. So your view on your manager?
Well, my view is, look, if you wanted to league table the intelligence of football fans, most of the stuff I saw on the internet last night, most of the Leicester City fans will be right at the bottom, because it would be madness to try and get rid of Brendan Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, Darren touched on the biggest reason why, and injuries is the biggest reason why. So we've been playing most of the season, and a good portion of last season, without 3 of our first-choice back 4. Now, to put that in some context, that's James Justin, it's Fofana, and it's Ricardo Pereira. Would all start with Johnny Evans. That's the back 4.
Yep.
Now, Liverpool, without Van Dijk, didn't win the league, did they? They couldn't. And this year, I sat and watched Chelsea tear us apart at Leicester with Kante and Chilwell. 2 weeks later, take Kante and Chilwell out of their side, they're letting 3 goals in at West Ham. So we haven't got the squad to cope with that sort of level of injuries. It's been unprecedented. We've had Johnny Evans out for long periods as well. Madison's out for long periods. These are long injuries. Luke Thomas is a great potential fullback at left back, but he's not top 4. Soyuncu is definitely not top 4. So
do you know what, Paul? And you make some really good points there. But Soyuncu, has his form kind of concerned you? Because I feel like whenever I switch the TV on or I watch Leicester play, he's always making a mistake.
Always. I mean, look, when Fofana was playing and Soyuncu wasn't in the side, when he came in, it was really noticeable that he made mistakes. Now, this last sort of 12 months, he's not been noticeable because he's always in. Now, he was at fault for goals last night. He fired a ball at Tielemans, which bounced off him straight into the Napoli striker's path, and he scored. He tries the Hollywood pass all the time. He makes silly tackles. He's a huge weakness. So we cannot expect, where Rodgers has got us to at the moment, to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup and still in Europe, and the middle of the Premier League, is probably where we should be with the team we're putting out. Simple as that. It's not the manager. And if we get rid of this manager, I've got a good friend who's a Tottenham fan, and he wanted Pochettino out. They were getting vicious about Pochettino going, and look what they ended up with. They ended up with a succession of managers who took them absolutely nowhere. We don't need that.
Paul, have you phoned Drive before? I'm guessing you have.
I have, yeah.
Okay, keep your calls coming in because you know what you're talking about. Good work. And have a great New Year.
Yeah, you too. Cheers. Bye.
Right, there you go. That was Paul. That's the fan.
Intelligent, really intelligent caller. Spoke about, and he's right, the injuries. You look at Liverpool, they were decimated with injuries. Van Dijk, Matip spent time out. I think Trent missed a little bit. And to be fair, if you look at Trent and Robertson's form last season, well, when they had all them injuries, their form suffered a little bit as well. So when you talk about a squad the size of Leicester's, Fofana was fantastic, Johnny Evans, I even forgot about Pereira, James Justin. I mean, that is their back 4, and then Soyuncu's form. As I said, every time I put the TV on, he's trying something, and they get punished every single time for it.
Okay. With their form at the moment, would you put them in good or average or creme de la creme?
They're good.
With their form at the moment?
Okay, let me ask you a question.
No, you can't answer with the question.
I can answer what I like. Listen.
You can, actually, yeah.
So what's on the bottom of that? What's your bottom barrel?
What's my bottom barrel?
Yeah, what's your table over there called? The bottom tier, what is that?
Basement.
Okay, basement. Is there anything below
Dross.
that? Is that what's below that?
Nothing's below Dross.
Okay, so we start moving down the leagues. What would the Championship be then?
No, but this is it'll be the same. It'll be the same compartments for each division.
No, but I'm asking where they would be.
So
if you had to put Championship,
when you go in the Championship, right? So, for example, say Bournemouth and Fulham would be in creme de la creme.
So they're the same bracket as City in that.
Yeah, because it's each one for each league. It's not that difficult.
No, that's
what
ridiculous.
did you when you left school? What did you leave with?
More than you.
Table, a chair. Get your calls coming in 03717 2233. That would be interesting to find out actually if you did.
Yeah, nothing. I tell you.
I left with nothing either. Make sure you get educated, kids. Make sure you get educated.